So, that said, let's come up here to rendering, render to texture. And you can see that pops up right there. Got my path set. I'm going to check out my options. Set my ray mist color. I'm going to just highlight that in red for the time being so we can see if we've got any errors in the map that we're about to render. Come down here, I've got my normals map set up right there. And it looks like everything is ready to go, so I'm just going to go ahead and hit render. And this should render fairly quickly. Oh, sorry about that. This should render fairly quickly. Again, we're rendering, this is approximately 2.2 million polygons that it's rendering here. You can see these red areas in that image. And those are basically the errors that I've got in my projection. So I'm already pretty close. Excuse me. I'm already pretty close on my, my normal map render. Now I could go in and spend, another hour cleaning up these tiny little imperfections in my normal map. But instead, I'm just going to go ahead, come back up to my options, change that ray mist check color to 127, 127, 255. That way when it renders out my normal map, if there are any minor errors left in the projection, it's just going to render those to be tangent to the surface, so you shouldn't see any oddities in the actual normal map. Oh, I forgot to hit OK. Hit OK. And we'll just render that once again. And it's actually showing me kind of the diffuse lit pass of the render. You can see that those errors turn blue. We're going to go ahead and come over here. Oops. File, view, image file. And we've got our Demon low-res UV projection normals. Open that up. And you can see the normal map that we've created. We've got edge padding turned on, so it's actually kind of pulled that out a little bit. And you also notice that I don't have any oddities in my normal map for the most part, because anywhere that I would have otherwise had an error, it's just basically cast a blue pixel in there. So I get a very clean surface. You can see all of the detail that I've picked up in this little 512 map.